I can tell you the worst thing they can do is get an entrepreneur mad. And who are they? Well, I'm going to show you in a minute. Because in today's video, I'm going to show you why I got really fired up and I decided to do something about it. I'm going to be showing you in today's video how we're going to go out there and earn money using Gumroad. Now, affiliate products are good. Digital products are better, but when we don't have to make them, it's easier. So what I'm going to do in today's video is I'm going to be showing you how we're going to go grab some digital products or some products in general from Gumroad, connect them up, and then put them out there to earn some money for us. We need those digital products to go out there and shake it proper, right? That's what we're going to do today. And before I get going on that, I got to show you what got me all pissed off. Man, I'm going to do a whole show on this. And I don't know, have you guys gotten any of your student loan information? Now, I got a whole bunch of degrees up there on the wall. Thank you very much, institutions. But I got some stuff the other day that fired me up so bad that now what I've done is I've just decided to go out there and do something about it. Look at this. Oh, no, that's my buddy Matt's. I'm going to show you this stuff right here in a minute, but look at this. So I get this the other day, and this is why I'm all pissed off. That's why I'm going to be teaching and showing and you know, just prodding you to go out there and create digital products. Okay. I get this notice from the student loan people that says, hey, you're good. Your stuff's in forbearance and that's a good thing, right? But the interest is not. Oh my gosh. Like I said, the worst thing you can do is get an entrepreneur mad, because when an entrepreneur gets mad, you know what we do is we get busy. Boy, when they sent me this, I was like, look at this mess. Mohila, I'm calling you out. And they says, hey, you know, you can make payments on it, even though it's in forbearance for the foreseen future. And it has been for a while, but if you want to pay on it, go right ahead. But now they're going to make the interest. Are you kidding me? Can you imagine how mad this entrepreneur got, the Monetize Your Life guy? So of course, I'm going to be showing you how I've turned it into something else, how I'm creating some products around it, you bet, to meet it. But in the meantime, let me show you what I originally wanted you to come in here and what I wanted to talk about. I'm going to be showing you how to create stuff from Gumroad. I use Gumroad a lot. I can show you this right here. Let's see, make sure that this one's showing. And I can tell you, I enjoy it a lot. It does a lot of good things for me. And I'm going to go over each one of these, how we're going to literally create products or find somebody else's products. And then once we find somebody else's products, what we can do is we can go out there and sell their products. When you saw what I just saw and you start saying, well, wait a minute, I've been listening to Randy. He's been showing me, you know, how to do this digital product thing. He's doing 30 days. Y'all know the whole idea, right? 30 days. Y'all have seen this before. Get it up here real quick. Where is it? There it is. So y'all know I've been doing this 30 days. 30 days. So if you're brand new here, you know, this is what I've been doing. I've been doing 30 days showing you how to take ideas, and we're going to create content like crazy out of them. We're going to create digital products. Now I'm going to be showing you how we're going to put those digital products on Gumroad and or get ideas from other people, or get products and sell their products and then get a commission for that, right? As an affiliate. Look at this 30-day digital product a day challenge. This is what you're in right now. 30 days, digital product a day. I'm going to show you how we're going to, in this case, use Gumroad as a digital product. Right now, you know, I got my Gumroad store here. I've got the PayHip store here. And I don't think I left links to them. but you can just go to the store, type in my name, and you can go and grab all that you want. My Amazon store, that's what I do. I show people how to monetize things, monetize your life. Because get this, when I showed you that notice, that's your life. When you get a, hey, you need to, think about this quarterly interest that you've got to continue to pay, even though your loan's in forbearance. That's going to be a big bill if we do nothing. So I'm saying, let's go create some digital products, sell those things. And so we can actually go out there and do it fast, or get it done fast, right? Now, not financial advice. This is educational purposes only. People that try to make money online. It's not typical imply guarantee that you will make money, because a lot of people do not, because they do not do anything. They get the information, they do nothing with it. That used to be me. I used to do the same damn thing. Well, I'm showing you how, and I'm showing you why. I'm saying let's get fired up because of this darn thing over here, showing us these kind of loans that we got to now pay back, or the interest is still gonna, add up. Anyway, I think y'all get it. Let me settle down, brother, settle down. Well, that will get you fired up, right? So why I'm saying I'm going to show you how to earn dollars, earn money by going and selling digital products on Gumroad and from Gumroad. It's because there's a lot of stuff on there. And you'll see here in a minute how we can just literally find something we like and go, you know what, I never have to create a thing. I can get paid maybe every week. If you go fast and you do this stuff like I'm getting ready to show you here, you can get paid every week. Again, educational purposes only. I'm not giving you financial advice. This is not typical implied guarantee that you will. I'm literally saying, and I'll show you a couple of receipts of how I do it. Is that fair enough? All right, let's jump into this. And I'm going to show you live something that I'm doing right now for a product that I saw that I'm collaborating with a buddy of mine. I'll show you all the things that I'm doing around that. Okay, here it is. Let's go ahead and grab the Gumroad. Let's go over to Gumroad right now. I'm going to show you step by step. So take notes, follow it, record it if you want to. I don't care. And then you can play it back to me. But I also want you to consider this. I want you to come in and let me help you with this stuff. I'll work with you on this. I'll be your technical advisor. I'll walk you right through it. That's why I typically put on the screens, I always put the where you can contact me. You can get on my calendar for the month of December. Here's my big deal. My big deal is you get to name your price, what you would like to work with me for. Just come up with something. Right. And then, of course, right here, I talk about you can buy me coffees. You can always do that. I love coffee. So let's get after that. So watch this, y'all. Watch this. So now look, on Gumroad, here it is. Let me show you. Let me push it over here to another screen. All right. So on Gumroad, this is the deal. Now you're going to see me, I think, looking the wrong way here. Well, I'm looking that way, right? All right, so you're going to be looking at this, right? Now, let's go over here. Take a look at, you got products that you can find on Gumroad and then sell them. Now, I've got all kind of products on here. I showed y'all that I'm doing some things different with the products too. So if you go to my products page, I got all kinds of stuff on here, and I got to do some things. I love to show you this. Maybe I'll do this a little bit later on. This is day 10 of dropping gems about this stuff. Now, what I will typically do is I will typically say, okay, great. Let's just change all of these and show people live how to change them. And I've been doing a couple of these. You saw those, but these are a lot of products I have on here. And you can grab my products. Once I show you this, you can go on here and say, hey, I like what he's got. I like to sell that and earn a couple bucks, get paid every week. But this is what we're going to do. Here's the workflow. Y'all. So we go to this site right here. We go to affiliated, right? And I've sold some things, people's stuff, right? And then we go to Gumroad affiliate. I should probably turn this way, shouldn't I? Yeah, why don't I just do that? I'll put it the other way. That way you see me looking the right way. There we go. That way I'll be looking at the screen. So, okay, here it is. So you go over here to Gumroad affiliate. All right. Now, you go into this section right here. Now, I told you I'm going to do something live so you can see exactly how to do it. Once you come on, I got in the description field, I literally have the affiliate link to get on Gumroad. Just jump on, and I want you to be able to put your products on there because again, they take their money on the back end. That's how you get out there and test stuff. Sometimes stuff isn't ready, or it's, you're testing it out and you don't want to go get Shopify stores and pay $30 a month and all that mess. And you say, hey, look, I got to test this product out. Randy's been teaching me how to do it. Now I need to test it out. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab a product. Now, this particular one is a product by my buddy Matt, right? And Matt has a product that I like, and I'm going to start presenting this product. So the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go and get the product, right? So I already have the link. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up the link for you real quick, show you what it is. All right, let's go ahead and put it over here. I'll show you it first. I think I did already on one of the other ones. So look at this, custom song. What we're doing is creating custom songs for you. Well, Matt is a screenwriter, and he's produced and made movies and all that kind of stuff, right? So he is the person behind it, and his company Branch Out Films is going to be a part of that, creating this stuff for you. So he's going to do all of this stuff for you. Look at this. We got you can pay in 2 installments, 2 equal installments of $49.50, or delivery speed $99, rush speed $155. But look at this. He did one for me and it was amazing. It's like he did this, hey, Randy in Grand Rapids. And I'm like, I got a guitar in my hand. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I loved it. So I says, you know what? I want to sell that. So I had Matt go get on the Gumroad. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to now use this product. I'll show you here in a second. I'm going to use this product. I'm going to then sell it as an affiliate. I'll show you what I'm going to do, right? And then I'll show you a couple of other ways that we can do this same thing. All right. You can't see this tab. All right. You see what this one over here? You were looking over here for a minute. On the other side. Yep, there it is. So look at this. We're going to create. Once you become a part of Gumroad, you don't have to buy anything. You just say, hey, I want to sign up for Gumroad. And then they go, okay, great. And then you start doing the thing. Listen to some of the things I'm telling you. This is how we're going to get paid every week, y'all. Not guaranteed, educational purposes only. I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm just saying, if you get on the humpity hump, why wouldn't you get? Well, you go into that job every week. Yeah. You'll work for them 40 hours, 50 hours, 60 hours. Imagine if you did that for yourself and you're just coming up with products, coming up with things. Now we got some GPTs that'll tell us which ones sell the best. I did that all day today. Literally, all I was doing all day today was saying, which one of these products? I'll show you that. I don't know if I'm going to show you that. That's one of the secret sauce moments. Anyway, so look at this. It's saying, here's your affiliate link, me. If I just want to say, hey, come on to Gumroad, which I did in the description field. If you're watching this on YouTube, and I think I may have put it in here. Shoot, I'll have to see if I did. But anyway, so this is what we're going to do to get our affiliate link to sell any product on Gumroad. Some of them, the creators say, I don't want people selling my stuff. You can get past that. If it's a fire product and you say I'm behind that product, you can always send them a note saying, I'd really like to sell your stuff. Okay, great. Who's going to say no to that? Your distribution. They didn't have to acquire the customer for my business folks out there. So look at this. Let's paste it in. Boom. This is Matt's link for the product on Gumroad. I'm going to now generate a link, and you see what happened. It then says, great, that's Matt's, and here is your affiliate link. This is all they did. They pulled it from here. Pull the back part from here. I'm now going to copy this link, and I'm going to start presenting a link. Now, before I do that, I want to show you another thing that I do. I like to shorten the links because I want, even though they've got some statistics in here, analytics and stuff, I just don't like the long link. Does that make sense? Yeah, that ugly thing. Facebook definitely not going to take it. Facebook will say, hey, we don't recognize that. So this is what I'm going to show you next. I'm going to show you how I would go over to Bitly, Let me get over here and pull it up first, and then I'll jump you over here so you can see it too. Now, you don't have to do all this. I want to make this workflow really simple, really easy. But look at this. We go to another free site. Look at this, app.bitly.com. Super simple. Y'all with me? We're going to create new. You see, I can create a whole bunch of them, right? So I'm going to say create new, and it says, well, what do you want to create? QR code, build a landing page. I've tried all their other stuff. Doesn't work too good. Sorry, Bitly. But now I'm going to shorten the link. That's all I want to do. I just want to shorten the link. All right, bam. This is that long link. Remember that? We got our code in there now. And then it says, okay, great. What would you like to say? I love to do this part too. So hopefully when you're watching this, you're saying, okay, he showed me this big old long ugly link. I'm going to show you another one that's really long and ugly and how we shorten it up by doing this kind of stuff, right? Make it beautiful. All right. So short link is going to be Bitly in the front. You've seen Bitly links, and usually they have a number after there, right? Now I like to say something that when somebody reads the Bitly link, they get an understanding. Now, this is the marketer in me coming out, is they see a benefit, right? So I may say something like song for you. Oh, no, here's one, your custom song. Now, typically you can read that, your custom song. I could put all kind of other stuff in here, like, I could put a dash in here, but this ain't English. I mean, English class. It is English. Your custom song. That's fine. Bitly, your custom song. If you want people to be able to kind of read it, but people get it, so you decide, and let's see if it's available. See if it allows me to do it. If it does, it will then give me my link. Bam, I got it. Sometimes you got to make sure that you spell these right because it won't let you use that link again. All right. So now I'm going to go ahead and copy the link. Now, this is the beautiful part, right? So when I copy the link now, I now have that link, and I'm going to put the link in I'm going to put the link in a form or something like that, right? I'll show you how I do it. All right, so that's my link. So now what I'm going to do is come out of here. Then I'm going to go over to a docs link or something like that, right? I'll show you that here in a minute. Let me pull it up first. I'm going to go over and I'm going to put it on a docs page. And I usually have my, selling links. I call them like that, selling links or whatever. And I'll show you this. I don't mind showing you the whole, because I think we're going to work together. I think you're going to see that this stuff is working, that you go out there and test it out. And, he said, all these guys, these gurus talking about make money online, blah, right? That's why I tell you the disclaimer right up front. Hey, this is educational purposes. You may not do a thing. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the Matt's affiliate. I already had started it. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put that in here because I love to keep it on a Google Doc. A Google Doc. Why? Because it's super easy. And then we can do some things inside of some other apps because it's already connected to who? To Google. I can show you all kinds of stuff, but I'm not. I'm just going to show you how we do this part. And then let's go back over here. Let me show you this one again. Remember, we got it. We got the product. We can paste something in here if we say, hey, I don't know if they're even selling this thing, right? So I may be able to go, all right, well, let's find out. Oftentimes it will tell you right away. When you go ahead and press here, it'll tell you right away. Yeah, they don't want that to be sold. And then you kind of go and say, well, let me send them a message to see if I can then send them stuff. Now, I want to share something even more powerful with you. Here's the power. Once somebody buys from you, here's the key. When they buy something, you get an email because they got to put their email down just to get your stuff. Now, guess what you will be doing? You will be sending them emails. Now, these are emails from people that have bought from you. I talk about that when I talk about the buy me a coffee. I'm going to be doing that when I'll do another live, and we'll be talking about buy me a coffee and how that thing works. This is how, oh man, that's a lot of fun. But the point is that, listen, I said it yesterday. If a person is 40, 50, 60, even 70, 80, I don't care how old you are. You got so much knowledge up here. That's why I'm helping you monetize your life. That's why I'm showing you things you can do that don't stretch your imagination into fantasy. If you can see this and go, wait, that ain't hard. Now the rest is up to you to go out there and sell it. I'm gonna give you a couple of tips and then I'm gonna jump off because yesterday I was on here for an hour and well, I don't want to be on here for an hour. Okay. So here is what we're gonna do. Now watch this. You see how you remember this page right here, okay? Now let's go over it. We're gonna go to the home page. Now, once we're on the home page, like again, you can come on to my products and do the same thing. You can grab, let's say, 17 unique digital products to create and sell in 2025 and beyond. This is a good one. You can literally come over here, grab this product, right? So grab, see the URL. Now I'm in here, so I can do it over here. So you can literally grab this product, and I think this is in the description field too. Grab this particular product. Remember what we did now. We went over to, or we were in products. We were in affiliated, not like gang affiliated. Y'all know what I'm talking about. All right. Gumroad affiliates. Then we can put it in right here. Same thing. You can grab one of my products. You can see stuff that's selling very, very well and go, wait, this is within, the stuff that I like to create. I don't care what niche is in. People are selling them on Gumroad. Trust me. Gumroad takes 10% on the back end. Now, unless you be, you decide you want to do it like a Shopify store. They got some powerful stuff, man. So anyway, I do a lot of products here first because this is where I test them out. So look at this. You can put mine in right here. Boom. Right? That's it. Generate your link. That's it. You will have a different link, obviously, than me. I haven't even tried to like sell my own stuff. I wonder if I can make the sale and get 10%. I'm sure Gumroad has something like Amazon used to do, right? Amazon, you said no. They'll hit your IP and they go, you can't do that. So anyway, but this becomes the opportunity. You've got stuff. I'm going to be showing you how to use now AI to create a lot of this stuff once we find it. Watch this. Here we go. So let's go back to home. Let's go back to the home page. Now let's look into this area here, right? We see discover. That's what I want. I want discover because I want to discover some products now. Now you have a chance to go in here. Here is where the AI comes in. More, this is good. I literally took a snip of this page, right? It's all kinds of stuff on here. Hopefully ain't no nasty stuff on here. I don't think Gumroad allows that. But anyway, okay. So all kinds of cool stuff on here, and you can filter stuff out. You can say, I only want stuff certain priced. You see where I'm going with this now? How we're going to get paid every week is we're going to be doing stuff like this. Do we have to create our own products? No. You can build a whole business just around selling other people's products. Now, remember, this is not financial advice. This is for educational purposes. This is not a guarantee that you're going to get money every week. This is basically saying, here it is, go sell it. I'm going to be showing you how we can do it in a different way, though. I'm going to be showing you some tools and some tips and some tricks and some templates that you can use to get it out there and sell it faster. Watch. So, okay, we're going to search products. Now, here's what I did. I like looking at, okay, what's selling good? Okay, this is 293 of these. What is this talking about? The ultimate investment in your Swift career. I don't know what Swift is, but selling well, $20. Oh, that's $20 a month. Maybe or maybe not. I can sell that. Everything but code, everything but the code. I don't know. Maybe that's the same guy. Look at that. He sold 27 of those. He sold 293 of those. Which one do you think you should pick? You seeing what we're doing? We're finding the products first. Now, I don't know who this guy is. Looks interesting. So 3,000 of these Jing Sketch Procreate brushes. Do you have to be an artist to sell this stuff? No. I can draw stick figures badly. You feel me? So, okay. But they're selling 3,000 of these things. And I'm telling you, Probably more, 30% more. They say typically, because a lot of people don't leave, you know, responses. Yeah, you bought something and he says, oh, I got it now. So I'm not going to leave them any kind of after the, fact, nothings, right? So 30%, they say 30%. So if they say they sold 3.3 of these, 3.3 thousand of these, they probably sold a lot more. $14. You could grab that, use Chat GPT or Perplexity or whomever you want to use to then go out there and figure out how to sell it. Watch this. I'm showing you some stuff, just 100%. I'm just right there with you, just holding your hand. And I'm saying, buy me some coffee, get on my calendar. Let's jam. Let me show you the rest. I might be giving you too much. Somebody told me, man, you give too much. Why should they? This is because the law of reciprocity works. If you say, that was good, if you'll give all that away, what else do you know? And let me tell you, a whole lot more. So, okay, you seeing what we're doing though? We're checking this out, seeing how many things are selling. Magic Monthly, who is this? All right, I might want to check that out. 385. I see somebody's calling me. I get typically during these, I get calls and people says, "Man, let's work together. Let's do something. Let's do it now." Then I set up the meeting and they come to the rest of it. And I'm like, "Let's do it." Okay, cool. All right, and then you get paid from that. So you have an expertise, get on here, find some products, start selling those products, start talking about those products, just like I'm doing right now. Look at this. I don't know what this is, but 216 of them I've sold. And they got a 4.8 rating. I don't like that lyra though. 93 of these sold. Let's get it, y'all. Go out there and find this product. Use AI to take a snip of it. You can literally take a snip of it. We can then we can go over to Reeve. Watch this. Okay, I'll show you. Let me see if I can do it. So you like something like this stuff here, right? You take a snip of it. I had already did this earlier. All right, we just take a snip of it like that. Or even better, we can, if you know some of the things you like already, you can just go ahead and just grab it and start jamming. So then what I do typically after that is I'll go over, let's go over to Reeve real quick. Remember them? All right. And then I did it yesterday, but with something else. Now we can then upload our image. This is what we're going to do. Upload our image. There is a link to this one. This one, it's going to look a little bit differently than this app right here, because this is just one of this company right here. Let me pull it up real quick before I show you, because they had something on there that was not all that appropriate. Right. So this is actually reve.ai.net, but this is, they use this to create all kinds of stuff, text to video, image to video. And I called them up and says, I want to present your stuff as an affiliate. I love it. I use it all the time. And they says, great, we'll create a link for you. And they did it. Now I'm selling it for them as an affiliate, right? Because if you're using something right now, I want you to go and find it. And I want you to see if there's an affiliate play for it. And then you become an affiliate. And if they say, well, we want to see how many people you already work with, and you go, well, I got nobody. Well, I'm going to show you how to build all this stuff. Y'all get it? I'm going to be showing you how to build out the pages and all that stuff. I'm going to show you a page here in a minute, and then I'm going to jump off. But I think y'all get it. I took a snip, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that snip into Canva, even the free version. I'm going to take a picture of it, and then I can put all of that into one of my GPTs and just start asking my GPTs questions about it. Let me see if I can do that real quick. If I show you ChatGPT is good for it. It's pretty decent. It's not bad to do that kind of stuff. I'm going to search my chats and see, maybe this one. Could have photo of a face. No, it's not that. I'm constantly creating, y'all. So if you see something here that looks weird, it's all because I am creating forever. hub and terminal, compatible with code, compatible with system IO. I don't think this is it. All right. I was creating some code and it wasn't doing good. So I had to use this to make it better. All right, this is not it. We'll jump off that. Jump back over here. Talk about Reeve a little bit. Talk about all the things that it can do for you. You see, you put in all kinds of different images. Oh, this is the one from y'all. Remember this from yesterday? Remember, I was trying to get them to do stuff, and they says, "Look, you're out of credits," and I was fired up about that. So let's look at these. Let's look at all these. Not all of them. Let's turn 4 or 5 of these into new images. If I can spell with my face on them. Let's see if it understands what I want. I'll be happy to recreate YouTube to get this started once you provide the photo. Okay, so I see what it's doing. It's saying, well, you didn't provide the photo. I had the photo in there, my guy. All right. It was this one. So I attached the photo and let's see if it remembers the conversation. Because again, you start seeing that we've got these tools that will do all these wonderful things for us. Let's see if it does it for us, if it remembers. So, okay, now it needs a photo of me. So y'all forgive me. I'm going to go ahead and grab a photo of myself and see if it can do something interesting with this stuff. Let's go to pictures. Now, I'm showing you this because now this is the stuff that we do. We use this kind of AI to then go out and create stuff, recreate what we see on Gumroad so that it's just what we want. And once we get what we want, all right, I'm gonna put this green screen one in here and see if that works. Here it is. All right, good. Here it is. Let's see what it can do for us. Now, again, I put like a regular image in here. Now I create YouTube thumbnails using your photo and recreating some of the most engaging styles. So look at this. That's the power of this stuff, y'all. All I did was take a snip, and this was from yesterday, but I wanted to bring it into today. I just don't like to keep stuff out. So I use a snip. Then I says, now put my image in there. It does some amazing things. And sometimes it puts some stuff out there that you're like, bro, that ain't me. Who is that? Now look at this. Now here's what it's doing. So now watch this. I said 4 or 5 of them. Secret door. Not too bad. Would y'all say that that's not too bad? Right? It put a suit on me. Look at that. Now this was my original. Crazy, right? And that's Reeve. I want you to go ahead and grab that if you can. I put a link in the description field. And what I do is if you get it through me and I get it's not a lot, it's a little affiliate play there. But what I do is I say, I'll serve as your technical advisor on it. I'll help you with it. But look at this. Now I got some very popular YouTube backgrounds. Now, what we would be doing for our purposes, of course, is going over into the top selling things on Gumroad, top selling, looking at how they presented their stuff because maybe it's really pretty or maybe they got a good background or maybe something they say and the thing is really exciting. We then put maybe our picture in there, right? Here's a before and after. I don't know what that one's for. But it gave me 4 images to look at. Secret to wealth. All right. Great. Maybe a great suit. It did exactly what I wanted to do from a whole bunch of other images. That's the point. So now when we go over here to Gumroad, remember, we find the ones that are selling the best. Find the ones that you say, hey, I would love to sell that for a particular price. I'll give you an example. Let's say we go to price and we say, I don't want to sell anything under 100 bucks. Okay, great. Then it's only going to put things 100 bucks, like this was 24 a month. And then you could say a maximum price, but why would you? And then it then shows you all kinds of cool stuff. 240 $24.97 a month, 700 business buyer advantage 4.0. So what if and look at this, 129 of those things have been sold. So let's do some math. That's giving you an idea that maybe David Barnett, how he's selling it or what he's doing, 5.0, 129 people bought it and they gave him a 5 rating. You can only rate when you buy. 799 times 129. So dude has made more than that. $799 times he sold 129 of them. So he sold $103,071. So you go, well, shoot, David might be onto something. He might be. So then we grab it and then we say to ourselves, can I now sell this business buyer advantage 4.0, whatever it is? Yes, you can, because remember what we're going to do is we're going to go over here. We're going to grab that link. Dude looks pretty serious. We grab the link. Now you have to be in Gumroad to do this, right? So let's go back over to our thing, right? We gotta go back over to our stuff. Let's keep going back, right? We go to our area. Then we're going to go, remember how I told you, we're not going to go to discover at this point because we found a product. We go to products. Then we go to affiliate it. All right. And we say Gumroad affiliate. That would be you coming up. So now what we do is first we check it to see if it's sellable, right? Because it'll say right away if it's not. Now I want to show you something really, really interesting. Let's see. Let's press it. Okay. Nothing bad comes up by saying, nope, we can't sell that. So then we go, great. 799 bucks, 10% of that. Shoot, I can sell a whole bunch of those little $79 things because people are looking for this stuff, right? So look at this. We then say, boom, I'm going to put this in. I want to generate my own link. Look at this long son of a gun. Now remember, your affiliate link is right back here. It put it right at the end of there. We copy that link. That's why I told you we're going to go over to Bitly. Remember, I says we're going to go to Bitly, take that big old long nasty link, and we're going to let Bitly shorten it for us. So I don't want that big old thing. Now, sometimes we can do some, some interesting things. I'll show you that in a minute. But I will go over here. I'm going to take that thing, that big old long link, and I'm going to shorten it. Right? You remember, kind of, make it positive, what exactly this product is all about. And it was like business buying. So we may say something like that. Buy a business. Buy a business. I don't think that's going to be available. But I put the little link, put the links in here, or I put the little dashes in here. Maybe let's find out. See, look at that. It'll tell you, hey, that already exists. So let's try to take them out. I do that sometimes. And then let's see if that's taken. That's taken. So I say something like, buy business. Buy business is taken too. So we buy the business. Buy the business work. Buyout. Right. So I'm going to take that again. I'm going to make sure, because I like that. I'm going to put it over here. All right. Now I got the link. Buy the business. See, make sure you spell it right. You seeing what I'm doing here? I found the product. I use some AI to kind of look at how to do an image. I see an image I like, I recreate it. I just put my stuff in it. Not hard. Y'all see what I'm saying? Now, again, what I'm telling you, we then now have to sell it. And that's why I say that this is not financial advice. This is education. I'm educating you on this. I'm showing you how. And that it's not typical implied guarantee that you'll make a dime doing any of this stuff. Promise? Y'all good? Okay, good. Let's continue. Now, as you notice, I got all the information that I wanted. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back over here to Gumroad. Oh, I'm going to show you another thing. The last thing, right? We got our product in. That's all good. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, we're going to use some things I have been sharing with you on how to do for the last 10 days. Now, y'all want to work with me? Click the link. Get some of the products. Here's what I do is I say, here's the workshop that I'm giving you. Here are some of the tools that I'm using. Go grab them, go play around with them, have some fun with them. Then let's say you want to come back and say, I got some questions. I'll be your technical advisor and I'll help you with this stuff, especially if you get them from me. If you just go around and get them from, can't help you. So, okay, next, the next thing we're going to do is I want to show you this part 2. This is where it gets even more fun. Is when we can now, let's see, let me go back over here, is when we can now go and find other things that we can turn this stuff into. Now, hopefully I got this as a window. Oh, shoot, it's not. I must have lost it, y'all. Let's see if I can find it. Well, it's not there. Okay, I'm going to find this thing for you, and then I'm going to close up for today because have we been having fun? I've shown you Gumroad, right? I've shown you how to use all this stuff. I've shown you how we're going to use AI to make it look different. Now, let me show you this last thing, and then we'll bounce. See if I can find it. Where is it? Oh, I think it's hidden from me, y'all. I thought I had it up there. Oh, there it is. It's hidden behind some stuff. Here it is. I'll show you this, and then we're done. I want you to go out there and practice. I want you to jump on my calendar so I can walk you through this stuff. None of this, let's wait till the first of the year. That's when I know somebody's not serious. Hey, you want to get together? How about the first of the year? Okay. I don't talk to them again. Because you're not serious. When you say I want to do something, you get it done right now. That's what happens. Because you don't need a whole half a year to decide and determine and all this stuff. All right? Look at this. Beautiful, ain't it? Now, remember I showed y'all earlier. I told you that I was going to be working with my buddy Matt. He's a producer, lives in the whole, he lives the whole life. He lives in California. They produce movies. They produce shows. They did some stuff for BET. They did some movies here, done a lot of stuff. So he writes them, he produces them, the whole thing. So what I'm doing now is I'm saying, okay, great. Remember, I showed you how we went over to Gumroad. Now you think, well, what is a Hollywood producer? A Hollywood producer is peeling off pieces of his life, like I'm showing and monetizing it. Hey, here's something that I do. Why not do something like this? Because y'all know the movie business can go like this, up and down, or the studios are always trying to get rid of somebody. So you do things like this to continually monetize your life, to continually have things happening. Now you get an army of affiliates. Y'all see, that was a tip. I'm dropping gems. I know y'all know it. So look at this. This is what I built. Give them their own song on Spotify. Professionally produce original songs about their story. Bam. And that's what the part Matt does. He's going to go out there and he's going to make sure it gets on Spotify. He's going to make sure it gets on Apple Music and YouTube. This is the one for $99. Now watch this. If I click this, oh, you know what? I just thought of something. I got to go back in the code and I got to put in my affiliate link here. And then I'm going to start running some ads to this because this is a good one. I know the guy. I know he's going to do the work. I've seen the work. He's done it for me. I can attest to it. That's what you want to be out there presenting to your audience, stuff like this. All right. So now we've got this beautiful landing page here. It's got upfront pricing. Tell you, hey, look, I don't like to hide stuff behind all this, that, and the third. This is what it is. 99 for this one, 155 for that. If you want to rush, go ahead and start. Here's some questions that are normally asked. Ready to give the gift they'll never forget? Of course you are. It's Christmas. Give somebody a song. You want me to make that available to you? I don't know. I think I did in the description field. So if you are watching this on Facebook or LinkedIn, then I would go into the description field on my, or it may even be on there. I'm not sure. And just grab it. Now, remember why I'm all fired up about this, y'all. Remember the student loan thing? It says, hey, buddy, the interest is still going. And I was like, no, Mohila, no. I said, fine, I'll go and sell like hell, sell a lot of products or whatever it needs. Now, y'all want me to show you another one? Look at this. Some good friends of mine. They're in the event space. I created this for them. I'm trying to show you this stuff. That's why I'm dropping gems. That's why I'm going live and I'm saying, okay, for the month of December, none of that Cyber Monday stuff. None of that, 2 days out of the year. All December, you want me to show you how to do these things, walk you through it so you can go out there and do the same thing. What I did for my friends is I built this. One's an event planner and one's a wedding planner. She does occasions and stuff like that. So what I did for them is I said, listen, I love what you guys are doing. They came together and they did a kind of a thing together. And I said, hey, I really like that. I'm going to build this for you so you can go out there, present it to people and help them. And this is what they did, right? They came together, did a thing. They got a video and all that kind of stuff, doing this stuff together. Now, I want to show you how you can do this for your friends and stuff too. Hey there, so I'm Karen Monique, and so that you can go out there and enjoy these same kind of things. I'm helping you monetize your life. I'm the monetize your life guy. I think it's up on the screen today. Monetize your life guy. This is all I do on my channel. I'm just showing you this stuff. Now, again, I do this for educational purposes and don't try to give you financial advice. I'm just saying that people that try to make money online and off sometimes make nothing. This is not typical implied guarantee that it will work for you. But if I show you the stuff to do, you could be sitting at the house with your legs up, your feet up, doing this stuff. I got this one series, and I got to tell y'all this. I got this one series that is called How to Make Bank in Your Bathrobe. How to make bank in your bathrobe. Yep. You get up in the morning, you keep your bathrobe on, you go in there, you do the stuff I'm showing you and teaching you, stuff like that. You press the buttons, do all this stuff. And perhaps money will come. If you do the work, perhaps money will come. No guarantees. Fair? All right. You've seen it. Want to work with me? Let's do it. Jump in. I told you get to name your price. And the stuff that I'm doing here, look at that, different colors, all kinds of stuff. This is how I'm going to be showing you how to code this stuff up and how to put it out there. If you give me enough feedback, I will put a whole just on this stuff together. Maybe I'll do it for you. Maybe you got an organization that you go, hey, what if I wanted to give a gift to somebody? I'll do it for you and gift it to them, and you give them the gift of work with me because it's expensive, but not now because it's December, right? I'm in the holiday spirit just like everybody else. All right, that's enough. All right, y'all. I will talk to you on the next one. Take this, do something with it, act on it, attempt it, grab the links, go go over into the tools that I'm showing you to use, play around with them, get excited, come back, and let's do this again tomorrow. Y'all cool with that? If y'all cool with that, then I got something even better for you tomorrow. I'm going to be diving in because it'll be the 11th day. Haven't missed. See you there.